Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel Codes Laboratory. So in earlier video I have told you how to set up JMeter on your system, and in this video I'm going to tell you how to perform load testing using Selenium scripts on JMeter. So before going forward, there will be two prerequisites which must be set up on your desktop or on your machine. The first would be Java should be installed on your machines, and the next one is Eclipse should be set up. So to check your Java whether it is installed on your desktop or not, you just need to go to your CMD and write java dash version. So here it is. As you can see, I have Java version 1.8. So it means I have installed Java on my machine. And to set up Eclipse, you just need to download the setup and you can simply use it. So let's move forward to our project where we will be creating the Java project and Selenium script. So as you can see, I have already created one Java project here, and I have also created one script, Selenium script. So let me tell you why I have created Java project instead of Maven project. When you add any dependencies in your Maven project, the other dependent dependencies will also be get downloaded because of Maven. But here I do not wanted to do that. That's why I have created Java project and manually added those jar files manually. So let me tell you from where you can get all these jar files. So first let's check for Selenium. So for that you just need to go here on official website of Selenium, and as you can see here it is written latest stable version 3.141.59. Once you will click here, it will be downloaded, and to check that you can go to your download folder, and let me show you. Here it is. I have downloaded this one. So the other jar files which will be required will be JUnit, which you can download from Maven repository. You need to come here. So just download 4.1.2 as it is used by so many users. Okay, so to download jar file you just need to click here and the jar file will be downloaded. But there is one thing which I wanted to tell you. So after downloading this one, you also need to download Hamcrest Core version 1.3. So to go here, and just remember we need to download version 1.3, which you can download from here. So once when you have downloaded all the jar files, let's go to our Java project and add it. So to add these jar files in your Java project, you need to right click on your Java project, go to build path, go to configure build path, and from here you just need to go to libraries, click on add external jars, go to the address where you have downloaded all those jar files. As you can see, I think this would be better. Yes, as you can see I have Selenium standalone jar, Hamcrest and JUnit. You just need to pick them and they'll be coming in your project. Then you just need to click on apply and close. Okay, so once we have added all three jar files, we will create one script. So as you can see, I have created one package with the name of Selenium scripts and created one class JMeter Selenium code. So in this first I have set it the property in which I have given the Chrome exe path. So guys, just remember one thing, we do not need to bring this Chrome exe to somewhere in our project like this. Just give the exact path where you have downloaded your Chrome exe. Okay, so here I have created Chrome driver, and I have just given maximize command. I have also added the implicit wait here, and here I have just redirect to new tools application. So here I have passed our username as manager, here I have passed the password as manager, and just simply clicked on login. So I have created the explicit wait with 30 seconds of time, and it will wait for flight finder image. Let me show you. um, yes, here it is. So it will be this. As you can see, this flight finder, I have waited for this. So after that I have clicked on sign off button. So this will be the script which we will be triggering through JMeter. So once you have created this code, I will suggest you to create a Java jar file. Right click on your project, go to export, click on jar file, next, and from here you can select the locations where you want to place your jar file. As I have put it in download folder, as you can see, you can give some name. I have given selenium dash jmeter dash integrations. So you need to save this, finish this. Okay, it is giving me pop-up that I have already created this jar file. So our jar file has been created. Okay, before creating jar file, I will suggest you to execute your code and check that should be working fine. So let's execute this one. Okay, the Chrome has opened and it seems like working good. Okay, so it's clicked on sign off. Okay, so it's working fine. Now let's move to our JMeter and set up our jar file on JMeter. So to do that, let's go to the JMeter, go inside, go to your bin, come to JUnit folder and place your jar file here, what you have created just now. Okay, and after that what you need to do, just go to your download files and whatever jar files you have used in your project, just copy them also. Go to your JMeter lib. Okay, so you just need to come here and place all those jar files. You might be get a pop-up like some of them are already placed here. Just replace them. So after placing all of your jar files in lib folder, just go to your bin and open your JMeter. Okay, so okay, as you can see, JMeter has opened successfully. Let's maximize this, and now we need to create a thread. Okay, and let's add some JUnit request and see, search for JUnit 4 annotations. So we need to check this checkbox, and once you will check this, see here it is, our class JMeter Selenium code. So it was the class name, and here our method name test new tools. Let's just go to our Eclipse and verify all those things. So let's go. Okay, here it is, our class name JMeter Selenium code, and our JUnit method name was test new tools. Okay, so here it is. As you can see, I have just placed one thread, and let's add some listeners view result tree, and let's add another one. which I actually liked it because it will give you so many informations about your performance. Okay, so let's execute this thread and let's wait for the output. Okay, it is asking me to save this project. Okay, I need to save this. JUnit request. I will rename it as new tools. Save it. Okay, this has been executed. As you can see, the Chrome has started, so let's just see how it is going. Okay, entered, clicked on login, clicked on sign off. Okay, so this has been completed. Okay, so in this way we have achieved our Selenium script integrations with JMeter, and now you can perform and you can put a thread of how many numbers which is required in your project. So okay, so let's move to our PPT. Okay, we have covered this, so let's conclude this. In this video we have learned about how to set up our Java project and to integrate it through JMeter with JMeter. So in next video I'm going to tell you how to add the page object model in your Java project, so it will be easy for you to maintain big projects. Okay, thank you everybody. So if you have any queries, please write in the comment sections. If you like the video, please like, share and subscribe. Thank you.